Someone said, well, you should starve yourself and go to the mountain and stay there for a little while, and that might fix your problems. And someone said, well, you should go to church 7 days a week without taking even a single day off. Make sure that you participate and do all the chores, and that might fix your problems. And someone said, well, you should consider going to the river at night, you know, while everybody else is asleep. Just go there and splash yourself with that holy water. Maybe those evil entities, they will stop, causing you problems and even start giving you solutions. And someone said, well, you should consider visiting your paternal side and step on the fertile soil of your forefathers, and that somehow will miraculously open ways for you without you even, lifting a single finger. And I know that some of you will take an offense, will be on defense mode because this is what you are doing and this is what you have devoted your whole entire life in. And I totally understand. And I'll be more than happy to share perspective in the comment section. But as if for now, I just want you to open your ears and don't take an offense. One thing that I've discovered as I avail or take part in certain conversations is that one of the biggest, imprisonment in our lives is the beliefs that we constantly embed inside of us, is the beliefs that we often allow to govern our lives, the fallacies that we allow, to be instilled inside of us. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is what often confines us from the truth, confines us, from the solutions, confines us from answers. We'd rather do all of those things that are leading us astray instead of, consider picking up a book and educating ourselves, listening to that educational content that might enlighten you or bring you that, awakening that you're looking for. Indulge in that conversation with like-minded people that, can help shape perspective and change your mindset. And it's not your fault. And you're not alone. Because many individuals don't know that they don't know. And that's precisely why they find themselves immersed deep into those things, being led astray while all the answers they need are right in front of them in a close proximity. The moral of this whole thing is that all the answers that you're looking for are on the other side of education. And I'm not referring to school in this instance. Essentially, what I'm referring to is for you to be a student of life. Don't keep a blind eye towards life. Don't operate from an autopilot mindset. Use all of those materials that you're in possession of to learn and expand your brain. And you will see that the more you learn, the more you know, the more exposed you are. Your life will be like a river, will flow, not forcefully, but peacefully. Always remember that the less educated you are, the more longer your contract will be with mediocrity. So, guys, my name is Johannes. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. See you next time. Cheers.